Hi friends! Welcome to our video featuring 4 previous year question papers on computer networking November/December 2019, 2020, 2021, and April/May 2022. 5th semester. Subject code CS8591. Regulations 2017. Let's see one by one. First, let's see November/December 2019 question paper common to information technology. 2 mark. Part A. 1. What is transmission media? Give example. 2. Outline the need for switching. 3. Distinguish between a point-to-point link and a broadcast link. 4. Outline the use of cyclic redundancy check. 5. What is DHCP? 6. Present an outline of IPv6 addressing. 7. What is piggybacking? 8. Outline stop and wait ARQ mechanism. 9. What is HTTP? 10. Present an outline of SSH. Next, moving on to 13 marks. Part IB. 11A. Draw the ISO OSI architecture and outline the functions performed by each layer. Or B. Describe circuit switching and packet switching with an example. 12A. Elaborate the working of CSMA and CSMA/CD protocol. Or B. Present an outline of HDLC protocol. 13A. Outline distance vector routing with an example and relevant diagrams. Or B. Explain the working of address resolution protocol with an example. 14A. Explain any 2 TCP congestion control mechanisms with an example. Or B.I. Compare the features of TCP and UDP. 2. Explain the TCP header format. 15A. Explain message transfer using simple mail transfer protocol. Or B.I. Explain DNS with an example. 2. Write a short note on FTP. Next, let's move on to part C. 15 marks. 16A. Outline IPv4 classful and classless addressing with examples. 2. Assume that you are given a network ID 165.121.0.0. You are responsible for creating subnets on the network, and each subnet must provide at least 900 host IDs. What subnet mask meets the requirement for the minimum number of host IDs and provides the greatest number of subnets? Or B. Explain Simple Network Management Protocol (SNMP) and its functions. Second, let's see November/December 2020 and April/May 2021 question paper common to computer and communication engineering/information technology. 2 mark. Part A. 1. How are the subgroups of OSI model layers segregated by their functions? 2. Differentiate circuit switched networks and packet switched networks. 3. List out the functions of the data link layer. 4. Find the Hamming distance between 2 pair of code words. A equals 01011, B equals 11110. 5. Why IPv6 is preferred over IPv4. 6. Find the class of each address. A. 110000110011001111111111. B. 252.5.15.111. 7. How congestion occurs in a network. 8. What happens in the 3-way handshaking between any 2 devices. 9. Define anonymous FTP. 10. What is the difference between IMAP and POP? Let's move on to Part B. 13 marks. 11A. What are the layers of the ISO/OSI protocol stack? Briefly list out their functions. 2. What is the need for another checking mechanism at the transport layer even though the data link layer is capable of detecting the errors between the hops? Or B.I. Compare and contrast guided and unguided media for transmission. 2. One channel with a bitrate of 190 kbps and another with a bitrate of 180 kbps are to be multiplexed using TDM with no synchronization bits. 1. What is the size of a frame in bits? 2. What is the data rate? 12a. A message that is to be transmitted is represented by the polynomial m of x equals x to the power of 5 plus x to the power of 4 plus x, with a generating prime polynomial g of x equals x to the power of 3 plus x to the power of 2 plus 1. Generate a 3-bit CRC code, C of x, which is to be appended to m of ex. 2. How is a hub related to a repeater? Or B. Explain in detail about the error and flow control mechanisms employed at data link layer. 13a. What are the different routing algorithms? List out their pros and cons. Or B. An ISP is given a block of addresses beginning with 190.100.0.0/16. The ISP needs to distribute these addresses to 3 groups of customers as follows. A. Group 1 has 64 customers, each needs 256 addresses. B. Group 2 has 128 customers, each needs 128 addresses. C. Group 3 has 128 customers, each needs 64 addresses. Design the subblocks and give the slash notation for each subblock. How many addresses are still available after these allocations? 14a. What are the 2 broad categories of congestion control mechanisms? Briefly explain all the techniques. Or B. Furnish the packet format of stream control transmission protocol with its fields. How are the data transferred with 4-way handshaking? 15a. What is the format of an email? Explain the architecture of a mailing system. Or B. Does the SSL protocol need the services of a certificate authority? Explain your answer. Next, let's see. Part I see 15 marks. 16a. Explain the process of web page loading of the given page. http://www.anauniversity.edu/ug/cse/index.html. Assume the IP address is unknown, HTTP 1.1 is used, web page is available. 2. How a stateful session on a shopping cart application at flipkart.com can be implemented by a stateless HTTP. What will be the security vulnerability in this approach? Or B. 2 hosts are in a CSMA/CD network and the medium has a data transfer capacity of 1 gigabit per second. The minimum frame length is fixed to 1000 bits and the propagation speed is 2 × 10 to the power of 8 meters per second. What will be the distance between the hosts? 2. If it is an Ethernet network, what is the efficiency when the hosts have a maximum distance between them? If the distance is reduced to 1 m, does it impact the efficiency? Third, let's see November/December 2021 question paper common to computer and communication engineering/information technology. 2 mark. Part A. 1. Justify the need for Layer 5 in the OSI model. 2. List the types of transmission media. 3. Examine how network interface card works. 4. What is high-level data link control? 5. List the difference between IPv4 and IPv6. 6. Define the function of a router. 7. What is a port? 8. Define stream control transmission protocol. 9. Identify the port number of Hypertext Transfer Protocol and Telnet. 10. Define File Transfer Protocol. Next, let's see. Part B 13 marks. 11a. Illustrate network types with neat diagram. 2. Differentiate circuit switching and packet switching with suitable application example. Or B. Differentiate the protocol layering of TCP/IP protocol suite and OSI model. Explain both with the diagram. 12a. Discuss the effectiveness of selective repeat ARQ among the sliding window protocols. Or B. Discuss about I. Piconets and scaternets. 2. List the application of Bluetooth technology. 13a. Explain what is distance vector routing and demonstrate how distance table gives routing table. Or B. Illustrate IPv4 header format and compare with IPv6. 2. Explain when is multicasting used and explain how it differs from unicasting. 14a. Draw the TCP header format. 2. Demonstrate how TCP 3-way handshake works. Or B. I. List the applications of UDP. 2. Explain the UDP header format. 3. Difference between TCP and UDP. 15a. Examine how email is sent and received using SMTP. Or B. Demonstrate how request of a domain name fetches its IP address from DNS server and establish connection with the server. Next, let's see Part C 15 marks. 16a. Illustrate the working of CRC code with C of 7 4, where n equals 7, k equals 4, code word equals 100, 1110. Give the division in the CRC decoder for two cases. I. Data word accepted. 2. Data word discarded. Or B. An employee of an organization bring his own device and connects it to network and request for a web page. In the given scenario, illustrate the operation of each layer of OSI model with neat diagram. Fourth one, let's see April/May 2022 question paper common to computer and communication engineering / information technology. 2 mark. 1. What are the 3 fundamental characteristics of data communication system? 2. How standards are categorized? 3. State the difference between HDLC and PPP. 4. What are the functions of logic link control sublayer? 5. State the difference between IPv4 and IPv6. 6. State the difference between broadcasting and multicasting. 7. Write the comparison between UDP and TCP. 8. To avoid redundant services, OSI model has defined 5 types of services. What are they? 9. What is www? 10. How email service works. Next. Part B 13 marks. 11a. I. Write your understanding on guided media with necessary sketches. 2. Compare and contrast packet switching and circuit switching. Or B. With neat sketch, discuss the functionalities of layer present in OSI model. 12a. Explain the architecture of wireless LAN with a neat diagram. Or B. Explain the architecture of Bluetooth communication system. 13a. With suitable example, explain the working mechanism of distance vector routing protocol. Or B. With suitable examples, explain the working mechanism of link state routing protocol. 14a. Discuss the working mechanism of stream control transmission protocol. Or B. Provide your understanding on end-to-end delivery, addressing reliable delivery and flow control in the perspective of transport layer. 15a. Write your understanding on Telnet. Also explain its applications. Or B. Write your understanding on FTP and discuss about its features. Next, let's see Part C 15 marks. 16a. In 4G cellular backbone network, error detection and correction need to be performed. Suggest which kind of ARQ can be used and justify your suggestion. Or B. In today's internet era, discuss the need of SNMP with proper justification by constructing with suitable scenario. Thanks for watching this video. If you are preparing for exam, all the best. For more videos, subscribe CSE Lab channel. Bye friends.